Hi, I'm Chris with HorsepowerFreaks, and we've got this hot turboed M3 in our shop. And he came back to us with some VANOS noise issues, and I wanted to make a quick video showing what we were able to do with his car. So John, you want to get us up to speed?
Yeah, basically, the customer's name is Ahmed. He came in with bad rattle. Sometimes he drives a car, he hears a rattle, or when he starts it up in the morning, it rattles really bad. So basically, to go over what happens with the VANOS unit is, a lot of the time, what will happen, and a lot of customers and people that have M3s don't even realize it happens, but this is a used VANOS unit here. This is just a spare that we have. If you notice right here, this is the prong that inserts into the oil pump on the VANOS unit. You see how that works? And it spins the VANOS unit. This one right here, if you'll notice, is completely snapped off. That happens quite a bit.
So pull that out. Let's show everybody how they're supposed to be two there.
See, there's supposed to be two, and that one's broken off.
And so even with one that breaks off, it's still going to work.
Yeah, it just chews that up
until it chews the other one off.
Mm-hmm. In Ahmed's case, this has not happened yet. However, he's got enough miles on his VANOS unit that the clearance, the factory clearance between this prong and the opening of the hole here had widened a little bit. So when you buy the car brand new, it's pretty good. They're quiet, but as you drive it, obviously metal on metal wears. So the clearance between that hole and this prong had grown a little bit. So if you notice, if I just put this into this hole, you can see how much plays in there.
Is that what makes that rattling
That's what causes
sound?
it to rattle. Because the VANOS unit, as the engine revs up and down, the VANOS unit will load the pump one way and then load it back the other way. Much like, for instance, a camshaft on a valve spring. It's going to come into load and then pop and go over, and then come into load and pop and go over. So as the motor revs up and down, that'll happen. So that's what you're hearing right there.
Now you were talking about the Dr. VANOS rebuild.
Yeah, so Ahmed went and bought before he had problems, he caught it before he had problems. He went and got the VANOS unit, a rebuilt, remanufactured VANOS unit from Dr. VANOS. And we noticed right away that the holes that are bored in the oil pump in the VANOS unit is much, much smaller than these holes. So with the new gear supplied by Dr. VANOS and the new VANOS unit supplied by Dr. VANOS, when you slide the gear into this hole, there's very, very little play. It's not even close to that much play. So if we start the car now, it's actually really quiet.
Okay, let's hear it. Because most people that have these cars get to experience that rattle noise, especially on startup. So it'd be nice to have that better. The battery was dead on this car, so that's why. But well, right now you can't even hear any rattle. I mean, there was a little faint bit of rattle on startup. Oh, there's a little bit.
Yeah.
But
it's much better than it was before. The whole time with this car running, you would hear it like that on the valve cover.
okay.
So it's much better now.
So if any of you guys get that rattling sound, let us know, especially if you're bringing your car here, or call Dr. VANOS, and we can get that taken away for you.